Building a birdhouse required our team to follow the detailed instructions given to us very carefully. Our first step was to cut and prep the pieces. We measured each piece from a large wooden rectangular piece using a yardstick and a T-square, cut it from there using a power saw, and then measured the next piece. We measured and marked the entire plank after each piece was cut rather than all at once in order to not allow error in the previous cut to affect the error in the next cut. We labeled and sanded each piece, then we cut the corners of the floor piece. Our second step was to create holes on the pieces, with each of which needed a separate arrangement for the holes. We first marked the holes by measuring them, then we drilled them using clamps to secure the pieces. After that, we put the pieces together using screws and nails, screws when fastening the frame of the wood and nails when attaching the joist of the frame, because screws have a stronger hold than nails. We repeated the process of measuring, drilling, and fastening in different ways as we built the frame. We had to continuously make sure that the swinging door could keep swinging. Finally, we painted the birdhouse to make our final product aesthetically appealing.
Our birdhouse is designed to allow birds to eat in an effective manner. The front has a hole for birds to enter and exit. The floor piece has cut corners for extra drainage. The left side door swings in order to change food or clean the birdhouse.
One problem we had was that there was an error in our cut wooden pieces, so when we lined them up together, the marked holes were no longer viable. In order to address this, we had to drill new holes. We found out the hard way our first time when we hoped for the best and ended up with a splinter. We made sure not to repeat our mistake. Another obstacle we had was putting effort into using the drill appropriately and not messing up the drive of the screw. We had to practice our technique in order to keep the drill bit firmly on the drive of the screw to make sure we could drill more or take the screw out if needed.
The most difficult part of this project was being accurate and precise enough for every single step, because every single step matters in making the whole birdhouse come together properly. If we built a second birdhouse, we would use a T-square to measure the start of every piece of wood. We were advised not to do this because it was dangerous, but if we sectioned out enough wood, we would be able to do this safely. This would allow us to avoid readjustment later on in the project.